Alright. Hey. Oh, jeez. Let me try that again. Hey. Now, this is going to be a little different this time, since I just wanted to show off some, like, Viking-esque stuff. Like, this is the closest thing I have to a spear, closest thing I have to a axe, and closest thing I have to their one-handed axe is my tomahawk. But this puko here, that is definitely Viking-esque, or Scandinavian. And, of course, the sword. This is one of my favorite swords I have. And if you're wondering why this is here, well, we're going to do that first, since out of all of these, the sword is probably my favorite, so we're going to just see how well this works. Now this wood board doesn't want to cooperate. It's probably not the best, but this is basically the closest thing I have to a shield analog, so we're going to see how well it works. Well, since it's against the grain, good thing it's flexible. Okay, we're going to try that again. This time, we're going to see, because it looks like the grain is going this way, so we're going to try this side. And if this thing wants to stay up, that would be nice. Okay. It bit in about the same, actually. There's a nice. This thing bites pretty deep. But if you know what's better for blasting a piece of wood, the axe. We're going to do the same thing. Whoa. Oh, there's screws in this damn thing. I did not even notice that. Alright, we're going to try this. I tipped it a little bit. Let's try that again. Oh, that bit deep. That bit pretty damn deep. Screw. But the axe and sword were not the most common weapons. You know what dominated the battlefield? The spear. Now, I don't have very much space here, but and this is not a very good spear analog, but we're just going to see how this goes. And we're going to try something here, if I can. Not bad at all. Admittedly, I didn't go too far. No. And I don't want to bend this because this is quite a thin blade on this sucker, and I don't want to break it. I really don't want to break it. And yes, this is the cold steel Bushman Bowie version. So, I'll put that sucker in there. And last but not least for this sucker, we've got the Bowie, which is the closest thing I have to a axe. It's not bad. It's honestly not bad. But how about just some normal chopping stuff with the tools? And oh, I don't know if you noticed, but I'm actually wearing a little Mjolnir pendant. We're gonna do a little chopping with the tools, parts. We might use the sword on this as well. Whoa. It's a powerful knife. I gotta admit, Cold Steel Trailmasters is a very powerful Bowie. Next up is the axe. The hell did I expect? You know what? Just for fun, let's do the sword. Even though you're not supposed to do this with a sword, Okay, this is the sharp side. So, whoa, that's a deep bite. These are vicious swords. Well, a sword isn't a bludgeon. I think I just found some fat wood. This actually leads nicely into the next part. Since I think this is fat wood in here. Not a very good grain for this. Yeah, there's a bit of fat wood there. I'm going to try to chop that off. Oh yeah, little isolated piece, but that's fat wood. So, what we're going to do, I'm going to use the little puko, and I should point out all these links will be in the description down below. I'm going to take this little puko. Sword's propping me up. A backbiter. Backbiter sword. Okay. Pretty much knew I was going to work some bushcraft into this. This wood ain't the best. Fair here. Alright, I'm going to scrape a bit of this off. Well, that's the best I could do right now. We're going to see how this goes. Because that wasn't a lot. Yeah. Well, it was light for like 2 seconds. Hold the phone. Well, that's not going to work right now. Let me try splitting that piece I found the fat wood in. If I can find where I put it down. Here we go. Let me try splitting this a bit. This might work better. Oh yeah. This is the cold, I don't know if I mentioned it, but this is the cold steel fin bear. Yeah, these feather sticks kind of sucked, so... no matter. We got it. Whew. This has actually been a pretty fun video. As I said, I just wanted to show off some of the Viking stuff I have. I don't have a shield. I don't have a better spear or axe. Maybe I'll get some of those. I don't know. I love this sword though. You know what, just for the fun of it, let's chop this again with the sword. Yeah. There's no doubt a Viking sword is a vicious weapon. A sword like this would ow. Flew back and hit my knuckle. A sword like this would definitely work better against harder targets like bone. It works pretty well on wood, but I wouldn't recommend doing this with a sword. And this coloring, by the way, is because I blued it. Now, since that's the end of this video, I hope you enjoyed this. If you decide to take a Viking and become a Viking out of yourself, I'll leave this stuff in the description below. Farvel.